Alright, in this tutorial I am going to show you the ins and outs of getting a good voiceover. It's been requested, so I'll show you how it's done. What I'm using right now is a Samsung CO 1U USB condenser microphone. That's a mouthful. It's a great microphone, it's about $85. And that may sound like an awful lot of money, but what I'll tell you is that you should actually buy the top microphone that you can possibly afford. The best that your pocket will. If your pocket only affords 15 bucks, then work with a $15 microphone. With the software trick I'm going to show you, you can pretty much get away with that if that's what you want to do. And the other thing you're going to need is a pop stopper of some sort. This is a professional grade one. It's this here is positionable, so you can bend it in any position that you want. This is what they call a screen style pop stopper. These do range in price. Some of them are very expensive, some of them are cheap. And if you do a little search on YouTube here, you'll see some tutorials on how to make one of these. If you're keen on the eye here, you'll notice this looks a little bit like an embroidery hoop, and that's basically what they use. What I use is a foam pop stopper right over the top of that microphone, right over this guy. I use this foam pop stopper, and it works pretty good. It's a good economical thing, and these cost about $3. So if you're looking to do it cheap, it's probably the best way to do it. Now, let's go ahead and open up Magic's Audio Cleaning Lab 14. This is the one I'm using. It's a cheap piece of software, works really good. And we're going to open up an example file I have, and you see here, in between here, this file is extremely noisy. This is an extremely bad file. So I wanted to show you how far this will go with one-click cleaning. So let's go ahead and play this.
I hope you will accept this video response, brother.
Now you hear how the hiss is constant throughout, even when he is talking. That's going to stay there should you make the mistake of just deleting these sections in between the peaks. You're going to have a whole lot of hiss. This is very typical of camera microphones. They make a load of sound, a load of background noise. You want to get rid of them. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into denoiser and edit, and we're just going to click pick. And what it's going to do is analyze the entire sound file and pick the lowest point and make it a 0. Basically, that's what it's going to do. So let's go ahead and play that back.
I hope you will accept this video response, brother.
Now, as you can see, it's a whole lot quieter, but it's not quite perfect. So what you want to do is play around with your noise level and your reduction. If you push it too far, you're going to get a little phaser sound and stuff like that in there. It's going to be like a little echoey, kind of watery sound, almost like there's an aquarium running in the background. But
I hope you will accept this video response, brother.
End up with something that's very clean. This is the way I do it, and it works really well. Sometimes I don't need to even run this on my microphone sound. It depends how I've got things set. One of the things I will tell you is that you should get a notepad. Get a notepad to write this stuff down, your settings. So when you go into things like, for instance, say you go through a computer crash, you're going to need to know what these settings are. You're going to need to know what your volume settings were. If you're using a preamp type software, you're going to want to write down what all of them are so your sound is dialed in just right. And last but not least, do lots and lots and lots of sound checks to guarantee that your sound is going to come out right, because you hate to turn around and make a perfect run and have it recorded either way over or way under, and it requires lots of work to repair it. So with that, I hope that works for you, and subscribe, rate, share, comment. If you have an idea for another tutorial I could do, just go ahead and put it right in the comments or send me a PM. Thanks.